all about the core and building strength in our bellies to protect our internal organs. I guess all our organs are internal. Protect our back. So we want to just make sure that we're careful with our necks, right? We don't want to strain our necks, and just focus on the belly. Let me just fix this. Okay. So take a moment to sit up nice and tall. And our class tonight, we are going to cultivate courage and heat. So courage, in the dictionary, I think they literally say bravery. But the word courage derives from the Latin word cor, which means heart. And the French sort of coined this word as their own. I'm probably saying this wrong, so pardon me if anybody's French here, but I believe the way they say it is core, which is defined as heart focus. And I just love that. I think that is a really cool definition of what courage means, heart focus. So we're going to focus on the heart and our core tonight, right? So having said that, let's take another few breaths just to settle in. And focus on the belly. Focus on a lifted heart. And I'd like you to take a breath in through your nose, and then with an open mouth, sigh it out. And just take a couple more like that. So we're having the courage to leave the outside world out there, right? We're not bringing in the bags of rocks that we carry on our shoulders. We're not bringing in our to-do list. We're not bringing any, worries, concerns, or arguments. We're focusing on ourselves, on our core, on our hearts. Another breath. And let's check in, my friends, to see how we're feeling. It's Monday. Mondays can be really great. New week. Mondays could be a little drudgy. So just check in to see how you're feeling. Check in how the body feels, the muscles, the bones, the ligaments, the tendons. Check in with your spirits. Are they lifted because it's still light out? And how are you feeling emotionally? And we're just checking in. We're not judging. We're not creating an answer. We're not gripping on anything. We are just noticing. And we'll check in after class to see how our class has helped us. Yoga always catches me. So let's begin on an exhale, dropping the chin to the chest. We immediately soften the shoulders. Let's inhale, reach the chin to the sky. Nice and easy. Stretch the throat, the back of the neck. One more time. Exhale, release chin to chest. Nice and easy. Eyes closed, eyes open. And then chin to sky. Coming to a neutral spine. Let's just find a few cat-cows, taking a big breath. That core, right, shines forward, heart-focused. And then as we exhale, our other core, navel to spine, we round. We come to a nice C formation. Really stretch through this. And then inhale, shine that heart. Lift it. Lift the gaze. Drop the shoulders. Let the whole body begin to move in this. Exhale, we come to that seated cat. And inhale, shine forward. A few more times. Noticing any creaking, noticing any tenderness. Notice an opening maybe right away. One more time, and then meet me with that tall spine in stillness. Palms resting on the thighs, and let's begin to make some circles, just opening up the back even more. round and round you go, noticing where you're feeling things, noticing any tension. You can close your eyes here too. And then pause for a second and take those circles in the opposite direction. Beginning to sort of lubricate the joints, right? They have this fluid, it's called, I think it's synovial fluids, and they lubricate the joints. So we're just kind of getting those things active, loosening up the joints. Let's go 2 more times around. And then a tall spine. Whew. Let's reach to the sky, lift that heart. And float the fingertips down, maybe a little magic sprinkling along the way. Woo! Plant that right hand down, inhale the left to the sky, length, and then up and over you go. And we're gonna hang here and pulse. So some gentle pulses towards the right, keeping the left hip down. We'll just do, I don't know, maybe 10 of these all together. Notice where you're feeling this. Side body stretching. And let's just do 4, 3, 2, and 1 more. Both arms to the sky. Let's sprinkle a little bit of that magic around here too. Ooh, just moving any way that feels good. Wow, my spine is going, feels good. And then reach to the sky. Sprinkle the magic down to the earth. And then plant the left hand right onto the sky. And up and over you go. And we'll pulse here. I don't know, 10 times or so. Press into that left hand to give you a little extra effort in your pulsing. And let's just do 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Excellent. Reach up to the sky. Bring those palms together. Interlace the fingers, palms to the sky, and drop the shoulders. Lift the heart. So we're stretching the front of the body, stretching the side body, the arms, and we're rooting the back body down, sliding the shoulder blades towards the earth, heavy in the sits bones. 1 more breath. Oh, it feels so good to stretch. And then as you exhale, gather your knees in towards your heart. Come onto your big toes. I'm going to go sideways here. Lift the knees towards the heart and just give yourself a nice hug. So heart's lifted, shoulders are dropped, belly's engaged. Balance on those sits bones. Release those hands and bring the shins parallel to the earth. So if holding on the thighs is what works for you, do it. Maybe that's where you start. Navel in, lifted to the heart, drop the shoulders, no C in the spine. Take those hands away if that feels good to you. All right, we're just gonna hang here, palms up, reaching, breathing. Maybe rotate the ankles a little bit, lift the heart, belly in. We're just gonna stay for another, I don't know, 5 seconds or so. No big shakes, you got it. Anytime you need to, drop those toes down or hang on to the thighs. Your class, you create it. Alrighty, beautiful. Slowly lower those feet down. We're gonna do some spinal roll-ups, and these are awesome. You're gonna love them. So, start here, hearts lifted. Tuck the chin a little bit, and then as you exhale, very, very slowly, you're gonna roll down. So the low back's gonna come to the mat, the mid back, the upper back, and then finally the head. Reach your arms behind you. And then reverse. Take a big breath and start curling up. Woo, nice and slowly. Oh, it's so hard. Up you go. It's okay. Don't worry. Do the best you can. That's all we can do, right? And our best is different every day. So let's just keep rolling up and down, using the breath to help. And then exhale, roll down. Reach behind you. You guys got it. Inhale up. Heart and knees, exhale, lower down. So draw everything to midline, right? That navel is so super jammed up against the spine. Just a couple more. Adjust. Whoa, that's intense. That's good work right there. All right, let's just do 2 more. And 1 more. You guys got it. Good work. Perfect. Keep your knees bent. Walk the heels towards your bottom. Hands are by your sides with the palms up to get some energy in there. Now, as you inhale, lift the hips to the sky. We're going to come into a bridge. Squeeze the thighs together, squeeze the glutes, and then slowly lower down. Continue along here. Lengthen the spine as you inhale those hips to the sky, and then exhale, slowly lower down. Check that the knees are still in line with your hips, right? Oh, this is good work. You're squeezing the glutes. Getting a good stretch in the abdomen. And we're just going to stay here for, I don't know, maybe another 10 seconds. Go at your pace. And we'll do 5, 4. Lengthen that spine as you come down. 2. Beautiful. And 1. Hold your bridge up high. Turn the palms onto the mat and walk those shoulder blades together, interlacing your fingers, right? So your arms are nice and long. Adjust those legs. I had to. And then lift up into your heart center. Squeeze those thighs. Your arms are stretching towards your heels. 1 more breath. Woohoo! And then release. Slowly lower down. Take those knees in towards your hearts. Give yourself a little roll around. All right, let's hang on to our left shin. Send that right leg long, hovering above the earth. Inhale, lift up your head so you're making that little C with your belly. Draw the navel to the spine, and we're just going to switch, right? So hug that left knee in, and then switch. Switch. Just continue breathing. Focus on that core. So we'll be here for, I don't know, maybe 30 seconds. Notice the neck. My neck is totally trying to take over. Just breathe. Drop out when you need to. And re-engage when you're ready. We're almost there. 5, 4, 3. Good work, guys. 2 and 1. Beautiful. Drop the head, knees in, and take your chin from side to side. Release any tension that's building up in the neck. I know it is. Take 2 more breaths. Now send your left leg long. Straighten that right leg up to the sky. Same thing, but with straight legs. So we're going to inhale, reach up towards the foot. And I want you to, do a double time here and really pull the leg towards your face so you stretch the back of your hamstring. And we're just going to switch. Here we go. Big inhale, exhale, and switch. Tuck the chin a little bit. Gaze is through your legs. Unclench your jaws. We're just going to do this for 30 seconds. We can. It's only 30 seconds. Beautiful. Breathe. Don't hold your breath. You definitely should be feeling this in your bellies, and that's the good juju working. Almost. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gorgeous. Release the knees in. Whoa. And give yourself a big hug. Take the chin from side to side. All right. Plant those feet down, and I want you to just let the knees splay out to the side. So think Baddha Konasana. What I want you to think about in this posture, in this little sequence we're gonna do is the feet are together, but I want you to press the heels more together. So focus on pressing the heels together. Your palms are down, maybe 6, 8 inches away from your body. All we're gonna do is lift the hips. So here we go, big inhale, press and squeeze the heels and just lift the hips. So we wanna keep those knees out. We don't want them to come in. Exhale, lower. So this is really good for your bottom. Inhale up, exhale, lower. Now I notice for me, the closer I have my feet to my body, the more I feel in control. So play around with that distance. And just up and down. We will not be doing this posture on the beach, I promise you. All right, so we've got just about, we're almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Draw the knees in. Scoop up the tailbone. Bring your nose to your face. Your nose to your face. Your nose to your knees. Ah. I've got a little spring in my step, even though it's going to be about 8 degrees out tonight. I still feel the spring fever. All right. One more little thing here. Let's hold on to our left shin, send that right leg long. And I actually want you to take your hands behind your neck. You can interlace your fingers. We're going to do bicycle. So keep the elbows wide, and I'm going to ask you to take your shoulder towards your knee. So inhale, lift up, crunch that belly, and then exhale, elbow to knee, and then switch. Switch. So for me, I need to do this pretty slowly because I find myself coming out of the posture, right? I throw myself into elbow to knee. We want shoulder to knee. Just breathe. Just a few more seconds. 5, 4, woohoo, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Ha ha. Go ahead and release. Hug those knees in, chin from side to side. Let's take 3 more breaths. Gather the breath in, gather the energy and the vitality. Feel the heat, right? My face is on fire. All right. Hands underneath your bums. Send the legs up to the sky. Draw the bellies in. Both legs at the same time, just allow them to float down towards the earth. And then inhale, knees to heart. Exhale, reach the legs to the sky, and then float them on down. Maybe a little tuck to your chin, knees into the heart, up to the sky. Nice and controlled, yogis. We have about 10 seconds more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees in towards your heart. Keep your hands underneath your bottoms. And we're going to go reverse. So this is really fun. So nice big inhale. Exhale, send the legs long towards the front of your mat. And then up to the sky. Bend the knees. Send the legs long, up to the sky, and bend the knees. So we'll do this for like 20 more seconds. Whoa, Nelly. So I'm inhaling, lengthening, and reaching up. But sometimes it's best to just use your breath how it feels good, as long as you're breathing. All right, so we've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gorgeous. Reach those legs up to the sky. Just point and flex the toes. And draw the knees in towards the heart. Beautiful. on to the backs of the thighs. Let's spinal roll, spinal rock, I don't know, 5 or 6 times, and whatever feels good to you. If you want to roll over into like a plow pose, whatever feels good, go for it. Just roll on that spine a few more times. Woohoo! And then come up to a seat. Feel it in the core. All right, let's just stretch the legs out. Feels good. And then when you're ready, push through the heels, reach to the sky, hinge at the hips, and let's forward fold. Push through those heels. Find a deep, releasing stretch in the hamstrings. Oh, that feels so good. Inhale, come on up. Take your hands behind you. Fingertips are pointing forward right about at your hips. You'll probably have to adjust a little, that's okay. Bend the knees. Let's find a reverse table posture. So inhale, roll your shoulders back, lift the hips, knees come up over those ankles, and let your head come back behind you. Some people like to let it fall all the way. That's not comfortable for me. I want you to really lift up those hips, squeeze the thighs towards each other. Reverse table, strengthening the arms. And then exhale and come right back on down. See if you can get your hands, your hips in between those hands. Legs are nice and long. We'll reach up again and forward fold. Stretch. Let's come on up. Shift those legs over towards the right and then come onto a table. Find your table, check those details. And let's enjoy a few cat-cows here. Curling the toes, belly drops, inhaling, gaze comes up, and then reverse. Follow your breath, your rhythm. A few more times. Coming to a neutral spine, tabletop position. Let's kickstand the right leg out. Extend the left leg long, and now walk your hands towards the front of your body. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. And then allow yourself to come on up. So it's kind of like gate pose, but we're going to do something called the candlestick. Got to get myself on my mat here. Reach to the sky. And then as you exhale, take a nice big, big, big reach and bend over towards the left. The more you reach towards the earth, the better this is. Inhale, side body is drawing you right back up. Yeah, here we go. Exhale, reach. Inhale up. Exhale. You bring your heat, guys. The deeper the better. But maybe you don't feel like that tonight. Woohoo! Where are you feeling that? It's amazing. Candlestick. I think I might try interlacing my fingers. Back and forth. Oh man. And we just got about 10 more seconds to do this lovely little ditty. Yep, and we've got 5, 4, 3, 2, oh baby, and 1. Awesome, let's reach to the sky. Float that left hand down. Keep the right arm up towards the sky. And then just lift up that right leg. Push through the heel. We've done this. It's like a modified half moon pose. Take a breath. And then let's go back to table. And we're going to do the other side. I'm just going to switch around so I can see you. So we're going to send that left leg out. Right leg will go back. Spin around to the front. And then rise up. Reach to the sky. So line yourself up. I noticed that my leg was really forward, my extended leg, so I'm going to bring it back to line it up with my hips. Reach to the sky, and then candlestick, woo, and up. Whoa, Nelly. Press into the outer edge of your extended foot, extended leg's foot. This is delish. We got about 10 more seconds. We can do it. Nice work, guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Woohoo! Reach to the sky. Float the right hand down, left arm stays up to the sky, and then lift up that left leg. Maybe the gaze goes up, maybe the gaze stays down. Breathe. Exhale to table. And let's go. Curl the toes, shift the hips high and back. We find a dog. A down diddy dog. And move around here, guys. Shift and play. Come high on the heels and then press through your heels. And then let's take a look forward. And we get feet to hands. Come to a forward fold at the top of your mat. And maybe hang on to the backs of your thighs. That might feel good. Bend the knees deeply. Let the head hang. Take a few breaths here. A little shifting of the perspective. All right, press into those feet. Sweep the arms out all the way up to the sky. Let's bring the hands right to the heart. Let's take 2 more big sun breaths. Inhale, arms out and up. Fill up. And then exhale, hands to heart. One more time. Inhale, reach out and all the way up. Bring those palms together. Let's hang here. Now, reaching from your beautiful heart, let's reach up to the sky and then take the gaze and the hands behind you. A little shift of the hips forward and a little back bend. Exhale, hands to heart. All right, here we go. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, chair, bend the knees. Shift the hips back. Most of the weight is in the heels here. Palms touch, hands through midline, forward fold, hips high, head low. Inhale, a half lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Step or hop back to a plank pose. Shift forward and back in your plank 10 times. Inhale, exhale, 2, 3, 4, belly's in, squeeze the glutes, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, hips high and back, downward facing dog. Nice, easy breath in, easy breath out. Step the right leg in between the thumbs. Root the left foot down, little angle. Inhale, reach to the sky, warrior 1. Drop the shoulders, wrap those ribs in. Breathe. Exhale, sprinkle that magic down, my sisters. Step back to plank. Forward and back 10 times. Here we go. 1, 2. Okay, the magic is happening in that belly, in that core, right? We're focusing on shifting forward and back from our core. All the time, our arms are getting stronger. Our heart is opening. 2 and 1. Beautiful. Exhale, shift the hips high and back, down dog. Easy breath in. Easy breath out. And step that left foot forward. Root the back heel down, back foot down, and we rise, warrior 1. Woohoo! My warriors, courageous! Courage from the heart, right? That's what warrior 1 tells us to do. We can walk around courageous with an open, kind, loving heart. Sprinkle that magic down. Step back to plank. We shift forward and back 10 times. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hips high and back, dog. Bend the knees, take the look forward, and step the feet up. Fold. Half lift, nice flat back, weight to your toes. Shoulders are away from the ears, right? Get them away. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair. Press down, rise up. Go ahead and latch onto that right wrist, root through the right foot, and we'll take it over to the left. Big stretch, juicy. Inhale to the sky, and then we switch sides. Up and over you go. Inhale, reach to the sky. Alrighty, bring the palms together. Exhale, forward fold right through midline. Step back, down dog. Right leg to the sky, three-legged dog. Press into all parts of those hands, right? The palms, the fingertips. Nice three-legged dog. Bend the knee, draw the knee towards the heart. A little tiger crunch here. Beautiful. Exhale, shift the hips back. Three-legged dog. Let's bend the knee, draw the knee towards the heart, but then plant it in between your hands. So get it there however is good for you. Keeping that left heel peeled up so you're on the balls of the left foot. Find your courage. Use your core and your heart. Palms to the right thigh. Take a moment to just settle in here before we move. When you're ready, reach to the sky. Drop the shoulders, hearts lifted. As you exhale, simply bend that left knee nice and deep. Keep the right knee over the right ankle. Inhale up. Woo-hoo. Exhale, bend that knee. Inhale up. Wow, lots going on. Squeeze your thighs together. Let's add the arms on. As you exhale, bend the knee, bend the elbows, goddess arms. Inhale, reach up. Exhale. Inhale. Tuck your tailbone. Notice if you're crunching in your low back. We'll do a few more. This is pretty intense. Woohoo! Last one. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, sprinkle the magic. Frame the front foot. Step back to a plank pose. Good work. Knees, chin, chest. Knees, chin, chest. Flow to a cobra. Nice little baby. A little baby cobra. Elbows towards your hips. Exhale, curl toes, downward facing dog. Woohoo! Big inhale, big exhale. Same good work on this side. Root that right heel down, left leg to the sky, three-legged dog. So your hip points are towards the earth, right? You're not opening and spiraling. Hip points are down. That's an easy thing to get into. I do it all the time. High on the right heel, bend the left knee towards the heart, hover. Exhale, three-legged dog. Knee to heart, and then get that foot through, in between those thumbs. When you're ready, finding the strength, squeezing the thighs together, palms to the thigh. Drop in here for a second, say hello. And as you feel it, reach to the sky. So we begin by just bending that right knee down, inhaling up, bend the knee, inhale up, how we feeling? You're looking good. And then begin to add the arms on. Exhale, elbows and knee bends. Inhale up, exhale bend, inhale up. I am not straightening my front leg, but that might feel okay to you, and you certainly can do that. We're just gonna do a few more. Woohoo! I am building some tapas, some heat. One more. And then reach to the sky. Sprinkle your magic all over. Plank pose. Drop the knees, chin, chest. Make your way to cobra. Shift the hips high and back, downward facing dog. Nice big breath here. Then bend those knees, hop or walk your feet to your hands and fold. Hang on to the backs of your thighs. And let's breathe here. Sweep the arms out all the way up to the sky. Bring the palms together, hands to heart. Let's take 3 breaths. Feel the heartbeat, right? Feel that heat that you're building. And don't run from it. Just, I don't know, devour it. Just let it give you even more energy and more strength. One more breath. Beautiful, here we go. Inhale, sweep the arms out, up to the sky. Exhale, leading with the heart, the core. Swan dive forward. Inhale, a half lift. Exhale, fold. Step the right leg back nice and far. We're coming to a runner's. Let's add a twist here. Right hand plants. Reach for the stars with the left. We twist, open up that heart. Left knee stays over that left ankle, right? Sprinkle the magic. Step back to plank. Lots of choices here. Straight to down dog, knees, chin, chest, or join me in chaturanga, dandasana. Shifting forward a little bit, elbows bend, brush those ribs. Drop the pelvis, come to a cobra. Curl your toes, downward facing dog. Woo woo! Step the right foot forward. Add the twist, plant that left hand down, and we reach and twist the right side. Right hand to the mat. Step the left foot forward and fold. Sweep the arms out and all the way up to the sky. Bring the palms together, hands to heart. A nice big breath, breathing in from the arches of your feet, all the way up to the crown of your head. And then sighing from the crown all the way down. And we get to do the other side. Woo! Inhale, arms out and up. Exhale, swan dive, lead with the heart. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Left leg back, runner's lunge. Left hand plants. We twist to the right. Push through that left heel. Right hand to the mat. Step back to plank. Yogi's choice. I'm going to do my chaturanga down. Coming forward a little bit. And slowly lowering down. Releasing. Cobra. And we all meet in downward facing dog. Nice easy breath in. And a big old sighing breath out. And step the left foot forward for runners. Right hand plants, we find our twist. Push through the right heel. Left hand to the mat. Right foot forward. Fold. Inhale, reach it up and out. Let's bring those palms together. Rest the hands to the heart. Take a breath. Settle into that heat, my friends. Release the hands, finding that mountain pose. We'll add on a little dancing warrior series, and then we'll get back down onto the mat. We'll do the left leg back nice and far. Find a warrior one. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Drop into the shoulders. Press that back, that left thigh away. Press it away from you. Even think about like the bone pressing up against the back of the thigh. And we're gonna hang here about 30 seconds. Check yours out. How are your feet? Are they gripping those toes? Are you popping out your bottom? Wrap those ribs in. Notice if the right shoulder's coming forward. See if you might encourage it back a little bit. And we've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's open up warrior 2. Right arm forward, left arm back. Try to separate your stance here, wider than you're comfortable with, but don't fall. Want to try to get that front right thigh parallel to the earth. And now squeeze, muscle to the bone. Tuck the ribs in, reach, and breathe. 30 seconds here. Lining up that front knee with the second and third toe. Wow. And we've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Drop the back arm, reach the front arm up. Peaceful. Take whatever variation you want. Whatever feels good. And we'll stay here for 30 seconds. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Warrior 2. Just for a hot second. And then we straighten that front leg. Reach, reach, reach to the front of your mat. And as you want to, go ahead and reach for your shin. Left arm to the sky. Find as much length as you can on both sides of your body. Five, 4, slipping. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Bend the front knee, warrior 2. Windmill around. Let's come to a plank pose. Your vinyasa or straight to down dog, you decide. Ah, we all meet in down dog. Ah. Bend the knees, look forward, feet to hands. Come to a forward fold. Reach the arms out and all the way up to the sky. Ah, palms touch, hands to heart. All right, and we get to do that again. This time we step that right leg back nice and far. Warrior one. Lining everything up to the front of your mat, shoulders, hips. Ha. Reach the arms to the sky. Something on my mat. We have about, I don't know, 10 more seconds. You got it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open up, warrior two. If it felt good on the other side, widen your stance. This is really very intense. The wider your stance is, check your details, hone that navel to the spine, right? Let's use that belly, build that fire, that sacred fire, courage. And we've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Drop the back arm, front arm reaches. Find your variation. Just drop your back shoulder down, right? Maybe you cradle your head. We're almost there. Things shaking. My legs are shaking. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Warrior two arms. I'm going to shorten my stance. That's a little too wide for me in Trikonasana. And now I'll straighten both legs. Reach, 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 reach. And then reach for your shin and reach to the stars. Nice and long on both sides of your body. Beautiful. You're just about there. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gorgeous. Hot second in your warrior two. Windmill around. Plank. And then yogi's choice. We all meet in dog. Take a look forward, feet to hands. Come to a fold. And then step back to a table posture. Just drop those knees under the hips. And let's make our way to a pigeon pose. Sliding that right knee on the inside of the right wrist. And let the toes make their way over to the left. Shimmy back. Hip points are forward. Left toes are pointing directly behind you, not inward. And then go ahead and come down. We'll take 5 breaths here. Some people like to use a block. Some people like to stay on their forearms. Some stack hands, rest the forehead. See if you can maybe lengthen the tailbone a little bit so you're not kind of dumping into it. Just take a couple more breaths. Sorry if you can hear my dog. I'm gonna have to go deal with her. Inhale, come on up to table. And then let's go ahead and find that pigeon on the other side. Left knee comes up, toes go over. Shift those hips back. And then find your posture. Find what feels good. And while you're here for 5 breaths, I'll be right back. Inhale, come on up to table. And then just cross your ankles, shift your hips back. And then come onto your forearms. Let's just take the knees from side to side. And then come all the way down onto your backs. Hug those knees in. Let's just take a little twist. So I want you to interlace your fingers. Reach the palms to the sky and then reach the arms behind you. I love this twist lately. And then drop the knees towards the left. Giving a good stretch to all of the muscles that we just work so hard in our bellies. Another breath here. And then just switch to the other side, knees to the right. Take several breaths here. Refreshing and delicious. And then prepare yourself for sweetness, for Shavasana. Some people think this is the most difficult pose because this pose requires us to rest, rest the body, rest the breath, and rest our minds. So get yourself warm and toasty and comfy. Warm and toasty and comfy. And just settle into your mat, feeling your body, the back body connecting with the earth. Sometimes it's nice to sort of lull the head from side to side. Take a moment to check in and scan the body. Maybe just bring the awareness to the toes and let that awareness glide over the tops and bottoms of the feet. Just like a warm, Caribbean, beautiful, warm breeze or water. And just let that feeling of relaxation, comfort, ease, and safety just continue washing up your body, crossing above the ankles to the shins and knees, thighs, maybe lingering at the hips. Imagining a deep relaxation in all of the muscles in the belly that we just used. allowing that sense of peace and serenity to come to your heart. Core in French. And then allow it to continue to make its way up your throat, softening your jaw and your face, relaxing your forehead, and making its way to the top of your head, like this beautiful, soft, warm, safe blanket surrounding you, holding you. And settle here. And you can start to deepen and lengthen the breath. Nice and easy. Take your time. And as you are beginning to wake up the mind and the body and the breath, just going to read you something from a book called A Guide for the Advanced Soul. And this is written by a woman named Eileen Caddy. Set your sights high. The higher the better. Expect the most wonderful things to happen, not in the future, but right now. Realize that nothing is too good. Allow absolutely nothing to hamper you or hold you up in any way. Ah, breathe that in, my friends. And take that off the mat with you. Moving the toes and the fingers. Yeah, maybe a big morning stretch. And bring yourself back up to a comfortable seat. Check in and notice what's changed. Notice how you're feeling. Is your heart more open? How is your belly? All right, my loves, let's seal the practice tonight. Take a nice big breath. Reach the arms out all the way up to the sky. Palms together, hands to heart. Take a beautiful bow to yourselves. We bow in honor and with gratitude for each and every one of you. And then let's send some of this love and kindness out to the world. Beautiful. Thank you, yogis. Yay! Good